A Massapequa-based investment firm is accused of misappropriating the retirement savings accounts of its clients. And in some cases, millions of dollars have been lost.
We're talking as many as 400 victims who say they put their faith and their hard-earned money into the hands of this firm, AG Morgan Financial Advisors. But now some of them say they got to get out of their jobs just to pay the bills. Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager is live in Massapequa and spoke to one victim who says she's out of some major cash. And we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars, Stacey, right?
Yeah, Sade, you know, it's heartbreaking because these investments were sold as safe and secure and conservative. And so people forked over their entire life savings. And what we have now is this closed up office, a federal investigation, and people, hundreds, who want their money back.
Total fear would be that I'm never going to see my funds again that I've worked my entire life for.
For retiree Pat Booker, the only option now is a paying job in her Quorum community.
At age 70, you shouldn't have to be looking for a part-time job when you've saved your whole life history and savings for your retirement.
Decades of working customer service and sales only to transfer her retirement funds in Goldman Sachs over to AG Morgan, based here in Massapequa. Lawyers say the firm gave hundreds of retirees, just like Pat, the same supposedly safe pitch.
An investment said, listen, here's a promissory note. We're going to pay you monthly interest. And then the maturity of that note, you'll get your principal back.
But it never happened. In this letter from the Department of Justice, the FBI confirming Pat's fear that she's identified as a federal crime victim in their case against AG Morgan, including CEO Vincent Camarda, who lives here in Amityville and didn't answer today, and Chief Compliance Officer James MacArthur, who lives here in Mount Sinai, where there was also no answer.
How much of your money have they squandered?
Right now it's $204,000 plus interest.
But that's only a fraction of what has disappeared. According to this complaint from the Securities and Exchange Commission back in 2022, AG Morgan engaged in unlawfully offering and selling securities in connection with more than $500 million and acting as unregistered broker-dealers. Attorney Stephen Toskis, with more than a dozen cases, has tried 3 so far, including one today.
The one we just finished today was 81 years old.
And he lost how much?
He lost over $1.1 million.
What do you think of people who would do this?
I think they're dirtbags, quite frankly. They're living the life. They're happy as a pig. Here we are struggling.
So sad. And that attorney we talked to tells us he is winning the cases against AG Morgan, but the challenge will be getting these people their money back. Once again, the FBI wrote a letter to Pat confirming there is a criminal investigation. That is what we know at this point, so stay tuned. We're live in Massapequa. I'm Stacey Sager, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Stacey, thank you.